Thank you for staying with us on the news this hour. We're turning our attention back to Kebbi State, where there's been a fire which led to the loss of property worth over 100 million naira. For more updates on that incident, I'm joined by the Commissioner for Information and Culture in that state, Yakubu Ahmad Brennan. Good morning. Thank you for joining us at this time. Quickly give us an update of what was lost in this fire and what's been the government first-hand response.
Yeah, thank you for having me. The fire occurred yesterday morning, very early in the morning, around 5 a.m. Okay. It's a very big market, Kara market. We have several parts and sections of it. The timber section was where the fire started, and alhamdulillah, it was restricted to that particular section of timber part. It started at 5, as I said earlier. People noticed smoke coming out, and some of them rushed to the fire service on a motorcycle. To the credit of the fire service, they acted promptly, arrived, and put out the fire. The section that was caught was where it was restricted to. Of course, the state government, being a government elected by the mass of the people, reacted very quickly. The governor has been out of town, but the deputy governor reacted very quickly. He went to the place yesterday evening, inspected the damage done, and condoled the victims, the owners of the various sheds and shops that were touched. Unfortunately, damage has been done. A number of shops were burnt to the ashes. And as you know, timber is now very expensive. And for that reason, quite a number of victims suffered losses. On arrival, Deputy Governor assured them of government prompt response as soon as the governor returns. Meanwhile, he donated 10 million naira to them to sort of help them out in dealing with their immediate losses. And as I said earlier, as soon as the governor returns, a report will be made to him. We've estimated losses to be in the range of 190 to 200 million naira by the owners of the shops. And as soon as the governor arrives, decisions will be taken on what manner of assistance to be rendered to them.
Looking at the amount that has been donated, by the state government, one will say that the 10 million naira may not be enough. But you said that the governor will be back to also, address the situation. But talk to us about whether investigation is still ongoing as to the cause of the fire and if anyone will be held, accountable for this incident.
Yeah. When the deputy governor went there yesterday, the 10 million naira donation he gave, he made it clear that it's just a start of it. The government will respond appropriately as soon as investigations are completed. Meanwhile, investigations have begun as to the causes of the fire, and estimation will be made of the entire losses. And as I said earlier, it's after this investigation that government will now in a position to determine the nature of help and the manner of help. And as I said earlier, we have a very responsible governor, Dr. Nasir Idris Karongondo, who has shown compassion to the people long before he became governor. I would like to assure the people of Kebbi State, particularly those, the victims, that government will respond appropriately in the same manner it has responded in the past to such incidences.
And the government response to the fire incident also is quite commendable. However, what do you think the government should be doing to ensure that this does not happen again? I mean, these kinds of incidents, should be nipped in the bud.
Well, one of the reasons adduced by the victims themselves was that there was a power spark. I've been battling insufficient power supply in Benin Kebbi, the state capital, for a very long time, owing to the problems we have with some power towers along the grid. Something is being done to put it right. But we've been having power outages, we've been having power spikes because of low power supply. And I think the victims themselves said there was a spark perhaps, and that must have ignited the fire. Investigation is being done. We'll arrive at what caused the fire, and that will lead us to what we will do in order to stop it from occurring next time. As I said earlier, government is a responsible government elected by the mass of the people. As a government, we're going to respond appropriately, and at the end of it, the victims will be in a position to recoup and go back into their businesses.
All right. That is also okay, but what happens to the market now? Is there a makeshift shelter? I understand that market is quite, crucial also to businesses in Kebbi State. Is there a makeshift shelter for those who were still able to, recover some of their properties to continue selling?
Yeah, the Kada market is a very big market. We have various sections: livestock section, timber section, plywood section, animal feed section, quite a number of sections. It's only the timber section that, even at the timber section, it's just part of it, about 9 or 10 sheds. We have more than 60, 70 sheds. And what we have is a part of the shed that got burnt. The rest of the businesses are continuing. Of course, we are trying to see what we can do to cushion the effect to those affected. And as soon as I said earlier, investigations are concluded. Investigations are ongoing already. As soon as that is done, we'll come up with position as to not just giving them assistance, but to ensure that the reasons adduced for the fire are addressed appropriately by the people. If there's power surge, I think we'll find a way to deal with it by interfacing with the shop owners around the market entirely to advise appropriately on what they should do in order to safeguard their properties.
Commissioner for Information and Culture, Kebbi State, Yakubu Ahmad Birnin, thank you for that update.
My pleasure.